Hey guys, it is Andrea, and today I'm doing kind of a different video, and I'm going to be doing this video in my Louis, which I love. And I'm going to go ahead and flip to next week, and next week is, let's see, I haven't used this in a minute, so don't mind me, is this week here. So this is the 9th to the 15th, and I'm going to be doing a fitness plan with me. And I was highly inspired by Girl in a Magical World, Samantha. I will link her channel down below. And I was going to dedicate one of my Erin Condrens to kind of like fitness spreads. But I was kind of like looking at it, and I was like kind of planning it out. I had this like notepad, I was like writing things down, and I was like, I don't really need a ton of space for what I'm going to be doing. So I went ahead and whipped up a little kit. And there also is marker on my hand, and I did get like a little speck on one of the stickers, which it's fine because I'm using them. But I whipped up a little kit, and this kit could be used in the Erin Condren, and it can also be used in the SewMuchCrafting inserts. So I'm going to go ahead and explain my kind of thought process, and then I'm going to plan the week for you guys. So I don't know how often I'm going to do these, or if I'll even add them to the shop, because honestly, like, this is my first time putting them down. I did all of the math and stuff and measured everything and designed everything already, but I think that my idea for this would be kind of like a fit kit add-on, and this would kind of be like the fitness, like wellness kind of kit, and this would be like an add-on for kits. So this would be perfect if you wanted to do what I'm doing, or if you wanted to use this in your Erin Condren in addition to a mini kit. I think that would work out absolutely perfectly with a mini kit, or if you wanted to do with an ultimate, it doesn't really matter. So kind of this is like a trial, and if I don't like this video might not go anywhere, just like my notes page. And if I like this video and I put these up, I will probably still change them around a little bit here and there. The one thing that I was kind of thinking about was how I did 8 of everything. Like I did 8 of the running, 8 of the hydrate, 8 of the heart checklist, and 8 of the breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack. But you only need 7 for a week. But I also didn't want to kind of like limit which ones you use, especially if you're using this with a mini kit and you're using this in your Erin Condren and you have kind of like a plan for the week. And also I thought maybe you could just save them because it is pretty much like a multicolor sheet. So we'll see. Since filming this video, I have decided that I will be putting these up in the shop in a couple of weeks, and I have changed one thing, and that is the breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack section is now breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, and that was by request, but these should be up in the shop within the next 3 weeks, and I'm so excited for them. So I want to kind of do, I don't know, I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and see what happens. I think I want to use this on the sidebar though. So this is a weekly ombre, and I was gonna do headers in here. That's something that I can do if I decide to take out a breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, or I could call it like a meal box, I guess, I don't know. I could do that in the future, but I thought I could just kind of I could do 2 habit trackers on here. I could do a habit tracker in one of these as kind of like a label for this, so I can write like steps, because that's kind of what I wanted to track anyways. So that's something I might do. I made these little steps and then the little hydrate trackers the same size, so if you wanted to switch those out, because I'll kind of show you guys how I set this kit up. So those are kind of meant to interchange, but majorly daily I would like to track my water. So I do want to track my steps on the side. So for that I am going to use, let's do a peach one. And then I'm just kind of using that as like a header, and then I'll just write steps on it. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit more because it's a little hard to see. My hands are kind of dirty because, like I said, a pen blew up on me. And there is like a little mark on this sticker from like the pen. It was just like everywhere. And I managed to only get it on one little spot. And then I'm going to do 2 habit trackers. And I kind of did this a little crooked, so I'm just going to try and make up for lost room. I also made this kind of in mind and added the extra habit tracker just in case you didn't want to do the weekly and you wanted to do, let's say, 2 habit trackers, maybe one of these and then one of your checklists. You could kind of switch it up a little, or if you have other stickers from, like, if you get a mini kit or something like that you want to put in here, or if you want to use these extra habit trackers in your weekly kit. I wanted to make it so that you can use this the way that I plan to use it, no problem, but also if you wanted to use it with a kit, it would still like work. So definitely putting the habit trackers in there. You have them in your ultimate kit and your mini kit, but I think that they are necessary for this if you're going to buy it just by itself. So I think for this I'm gonna do gray next. And how I have this set up, and I don't know if I want to do like color blocking, because there's 3 pieces that go on every day. So maybe I won't do color blocking and I'll do this. I'm trying to think of how I could do this in like kind of a pattern. So I'm gonna do my little hydrate labels here, which these are coming to the shop in multicolor in the same exact size. And then I'm going to do my breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. And then on top of that, I am going to do a 3-heart checklist. And this 3-heart checklist can be used for anything. And it fits perfect. It's a little crooked, but I like it. So that is kind of how I have this laid out. Like I said, I made these and these directly the same, so you can exactly the same, so you can interchange them. But I figured I could put kind of like different activities that I want to do on top, or just kind of goals, or if I want to track like certain things, I could put up there. And then you have your meal tracker, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of the days, and then I will be right back. So I went ahead and put in all of these stickers, and this is what it looks like. I didn't grab my undo, so I didn't accidentally. I pulled this up and it just like ripped up a little bit of the page, but I grabbed my undo to kind of move things around. With the SewMuchCrafting inserts, when you put down like glossy stickers, they don't really like to move at all. So what I have left in here is I do have one breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack on there. It's like meal list. And then you have a 3-heart checklist, a habit tracker, and then some running stickers, which I said you can either do the hydrate stickers or the running stickers. And you can switch it up, obviously, if you don't want to use these and you want to do something else. Like I said, I think this would be great with a mini kit for like a full spread. So I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in my Louis so you guys can see what it looks like in there. I just think this is great for kind of like having with you on the go. I really like that it is a color like theme, and if you did have like a mini kit, you could grab some of the deco from in there, or maybe some of the washi if you wanted to put in there just kind of to decorate a little bit. But I really like the way that it looks. I think it's super duper functional, and I don't know, I just think it fits. I really like it. I like the way that it just looks really clean. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will have more details on these stickers coming soon. Talk to you guys later.